give a damn by that. One hater talking down, don't be afraid at all, y'all. All I ask of all y'all is to please embrace the Martian, embrace the Martian. I come in peace, but I need y'all rocking with me. Please embrace the Martian, and this is how it sounds. See, I must tell you all now, keep on acting funny, cool with me. I am here to change that. How you thinking often? And it's
G-L-A-M-O-R-O-U-S, yeah. G-L-A-M-O-R-O-U-S. We flying first class up in the sky, popping champagne.
Should the Amish be ridiculed? Would you ever live in the Amish life for a week?
Probably.
Why?
Sounds like it's a hell of a time.
Do you agree with their culture?
Yeah, for the most part.
What's your first reaction when you see them?
I wish I was that guy.
Should the Amish be ridiculed?
I guess so.
Would you ever live in the Amish life for a week?
A week, definitely not. Day, maybe.
Alright.
Abigail.
Do you agree with their culture?
I don't think it's an agree or disagreeable kind of thing, but not really, I guess.
What's your first reaction when you see them?
Point and laugh, stare, make awkward faces.
Do you think that the Amish should be ridiculed?
Absolutely not. They're entitled to their own beliefs.
Would you ever live in the Amish life for a week?
I think I could live an Amish life for the week, particularly in the summertime when you go barefoot. I think that's much nicer than having to wear shoes.
Do you agree with their culture?
It's not a culture that would work for me because I wasn't born and raised in it. However, I think they're entitled to make that choice for themselves.
What's your first reaction when you see the Amish?
Curiosity, and also wondering how they manage without cars and telephones and television.
Alright, some of these people, they look like they're wearing white bonnets, they have their sleeves pulled up, they have like a white garment on them. Some are wearing blue undershirts, pink undershirts. There's a guy at the counter there, he has one of those rimmed hats with a black ring around it. He also has a beard. There's a woman at the counter, she looks younger, she has a black garment on with a white bonnet, with a red shirt. All their hair is pulled back and each woman has bonnets on. There are some younger kids here, they don't have any bonnets on, they just have their hair tightly pulled to their head. A lot of these shops here, there's a shop over there that they're making some pretzels and breakfast sandwiches. Then we have some potato salad and homemade goods there. Over there, it's non-Amish people, but they have fish. There's some breads and meats over in the other section. Hair-wise, for the men, there's a guy over here, he does not have a hat on, but his hair is a bowl cut almost. And he's got a green shirt on with some overalls. He does have a beard, so that does mean that he is married.
what's wrong with the world, mama? People living like they ain't got no mamas. I think the whole world's addicted to the drama, only attracted to things that'll bring the trauma. Overseas, yeah, we trying to stop terrorism, but we still got terrorists here living in the USA, the big CIA.
How do you feel that we're about? Yeah.
Privilege. Picking out everybody else in the market.
What are the Amish personalities like?
Very kind, sincere, tentative, really take a lot of pride in their work. They listen very closely to each other. And they tend to remember the secret things that we might like ask. They always pick up like your name, what you might like. They're just very attentive.
react when they see them?
We tend to be a little bit apprehensive. They don't know how to approach it. And then like the older crowd, they tend to be like really, really. I guess it's because they feel like they can't react a certain way because this is what they believe. But they just once they get to know them, they're fine. But the first impressions, they just seem to be a little bit. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
What do you think about their culture?
Admirable. A lot of things that they do, a lot of ways they carry out things. I wish that I was raised that way because they have a lot of strong morals and what they believe in. They stand by that. They're not exposed to a lot of things like we are with our culture, but it's like with everything, it's like pros and cons.
We asked a lady at the farmer's market a couple of the questions from our interview. We asked if she lived locally. She answered with yes. She has not lived anywhere else previously. We said, what is different from here to there? She said 172 miles, nothing else really. Are you constantly looked at by others as an outsider? She said no. How do you feel that we're interviewing you? She said, it doesn't bother me at all. She didn't have to think about leaving the Amish family at all when she was 16. And she's like, are you for or against the American culture? And she said, it makes no difference. So, I don't know, they really didn't have they really weren't bothered by us at all. Something interesting that kept happening a lot was when we asked them if we could interview them, they kept saying, I need to ask my boss, like, I don't know if I'll be able to do this, so they're very morally, like, written, I guess.